Hey there guys, Frankomatic here, and today we're going to play Ninja Jajamaru. This is another game that was not released in the United States. And it's a very simple little game. The object is to kill all the enemies. There is no ending, so I'm going to just play as far as I can without losing. And to anyone who thinks that this looks a little familiar in terms of how it plays, I do believe this game was part of the inspiration for Robot Ninja Haggleman, but that's a story for another day. Perhaps. I'm still considering that. And this is promising. I'd like to be able to show you guys all of the enemies in lieu of an ending, since, as I mentioned, there isn't an ending, but extra lives are fairly few and far between, and I've already lost a life, so I'm not doing so well. There are power-ups hidden in the breakable bricks every now and then. If we find any, I will describe them to you. Otherwise, every couple of levels they introduce a new enemy up to a certain point, then they just start looping. All my favorite enemies are farther away. Ah, here we go, there's a power-up. This is actually a pretty good power-up, too. The cross allows your shurikens to fly much farther than normal for the duration of the area. You might also notice me jumping on enemies to stun them. That becomes very important later on, as there are the two later-most enemies, the final two enemies you will see before the repeats start up, are invulnerable unless you stun them first, which is really annoying. The Sakura petal that the princess dropped would give you 1,000 points if I caught it. And if you collect 3 of them over the course of a number of levels, you get to go to a bonus game. We might see that, we might not. Generally, if you're too high up the screen when she drops it, you're not going to catch it. Fortunately, the distance power-up only lasts for the level that you're in. If you can collect 3 power-ups, again over the course of a few levels, you get something special. Well, we'll see that if it happens. Coins are just coins. Points. Yellow coins are more points. Note that the timer keeps running while your points count up. That's kind of a dick move. Ooh, want it. Got it. Running into enemies does not hurt you, only projectiles do. If they fall on you, you will get stunned for a little while, though, and that usually leads to death. I think pretty soon we should be getting to a new, enemy. Yep, Karakasa. Also known as Jumper Shoot. And that guy is really a dick the first time you meet him, because he likes to jump a lot. And he's also one of the first guys that will actually jump while shooting fairly frequently. Like, you might notice me falling off of cliffs a lot. Jumping in this is not particularly well done. I'm gonna blame that on it being an early NES game, though. Or Famicom, rather, since, we didn't get it. This is not going well at all. I should be close to the threshold for a 1-up, though. So that'll help. Also, the souls of more powerful enemies are worth more points. Where did all my time go? Weird. Anyways, Because when I inevitably fail at actually showing off half the enemies in the game, I'll think of some way to do it. Those are bombs, they kill you. Don't touch them. Also, if you let the timer get too low, our buddy the pirate-looking dude up there will start dropping bombs on your face. And that's not really cool. It makes things a real pain, actually. Where am I going? What am I doing? Okay. Kill this guy before the bombs start falling. I think he starts dropping them around 60 seconds left. And I got a 1-up at one point. I think it was when I broke the high score. Another level or two, I believe Bonehead should show up, the next enemy. He's kind of a jerk. Not the biggest jerk, but kind of one. I feel like I should keep busting bricks just to see if I can find some more power-ups, because those will definitely help out. Even if it's just points. I really hate that guy. The boss enemy of the room is generally... invisibility. The invisibility potion is really nice, especially early on. It makes it so that you cannot be hit by enemies. Unfortunately, for later levels, it also makes it so you can't jump on them, so if you pick that up in one of the late levels where everything needs to be jumped on first, you are completely ineffectual until it wears off, and it lasts a pretty decent while. Oh, headbone, not bonehead, my mistake. And now we get a bunch of jumper shoots as the enemies and one skeleton man. Oh, and here's what happens when you get 3 power-ups. Jajamaru summons his buddy, the giant frickin' frog of doom. And you can just murder everything that exists for tons of points. You also get a special bonus at the end of the level of 10,000 points. Not bad at all. So in reality, you want to try and get that as often as possible if you're going for a really high score, since 10,000 points is the single largest amount you're going to get. Hey, another 1-up. Good. That might actually be the last 1-up you get in the game. I played up the scene like friggin' 30 when I was doing my test to see if there was going to be an end to this thing. And I think after that second 1-up, you don't get it. You really do not get any more. I really would love to show off the bonus level, but I don't seem to be able to stay alive long enough to get a, Oh hey, 1-up we haven't... power-up we haven't seen yet. The little car is actually one of my favorites. It makes you invincible for a little while. Wears off too quick, though. Okay, how many guys are left? Just the one? No, 2. Those are bombs again. Let's get that cherry blossom. Come on, drop it for me. Here it comes. Now all I have to do is not lose my last life. There we go. And the bomb dropping. Okay, that happens at 70 seconds exactly, I guess. Then now I can show off pretty much the last feature of the game that isn't a palette-swapped enemy. The bonus stage, in which we fight the guy from the top himself. And he's really not that difficult. And this is essentially the closest thing you're going to get to the ending, to an ending in this game. You have rescued the princess. Successive visits to the bonus stage result in more of the eye patch dude. This is the next to last enemy, Pinbo the Cyclops. He is the first which must be stomped on to harm, making him kind of annoying. Especially since I now am invisible and cannot stop him. Oh, give me a chance to take out the, take out the skeletons. That worked out nicely. Give me your souls. I don't know why a ninja is collecting souls. Yeah, too late. How to get down there and deal with this skeleton. Okay, only a few more levels and we should see the final enemy, who is actually my favorite, just because he's so weird. I suddenly gained my confidence back. Thank you, Robot Ninja Haggleman, for training me in how to play a really old game that I never thought I'd play. I'd love to get the frog again. Let's bust up some bricks, see if we can find ourselves another power-up with which to, do that. Or I guess just murder everything. I did some research on the, Ninja Jajamaru-kun series, and there are a lot of games in it. Most of which did not make it over here. I do believe a Game Boy game did, though. Which is interesting to me. Anyways, I'm about to lose. Again. Because I am incompetent. I really hope that was the last stage of just Pinjo. No, of course it's not. Actually, if it comes down to it, I think I can just, do a quick editing in of a scene with the final enemies. I think I still have a save state from my endurance run to see if I could find an ending to this. Oh, that was awesome! Bounced off one dude and landed right on another one. Ha! The souls of tougher enemies are worth more points. Isn't that the way it always is? Hey, I broke 100th thou. Nice. If only I'd been born in the 80s. Oh wait, I was. There we go, the last guy. A tofu man. I don't know what his deal is, but he also must be stunned before you can harm him. As I just showed, your shurikens just bounce harmlessly off these jerks. Bombs, not what I want. Summoning a frog would be great right now, because these levels are really obnoxious. Not that it matters a lot, I should be getting a game over any time now. No! Oh good, got him. These guys are getting all clever on me. And here is why you don't want this to happen. Now I'm a little trapped. Okay, that'll protect me from the bombs, but does not help me actually finish the level any. Wear off already, Christ. That was incredibly lucky. I guess now is the time where I take bets into how far people think I'll get. Because there's absolutely no risk to me. I would still love to summon another frog. That's the pro way to end this game, but it looks like all I'm going to find is money. Actually, an extra life would be kind of cool too, but those are incredibly rare. I was pretty certain that guy was going to kill me. Always fire a warning shot when you're trying to kill an enemy. Since your shots will block their shots. Oh, if I'd waited a few more seconds, I could have gone to the bonus level again. Oh well. It's gonna be a surprisingly long video of a game that I showed all the mechanics of in, like, the first level. Actually, I think if we get far enough, we will see the name of the first enemy again. Or we'll rather see the name of the first enemy for the first time. I forget where that happens at, though. And there we go, game over. Oh well, I showed off all the enemies in the game. The only thing you missed was the first enemy being a boss, and if you get through enough levels of that... Oh, there she is, Oyuki. Did I show the first time too, as I wasn't paying attention? Oh well. If you get far enough in, you get scenes with all of the enemies for a little while before it starts recycling through the list regularly again. Those scenes are way easier than you would have expected, than I would have expected them to be too. But anyways, that's all for now. Later.